Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. So in this video, I'm going to show you an analysis on how much BDDR drop rate affects the amount of BDDR you earn from your looting and from just completing, in this case, 6.3. It's going to be the easiest example. Now BDDR drop rate is this upgrade right here that you find on Endless Research. And well, it's gonna just increase the drop rate of BDDR. BDDR is this item right here, this legendary item that is one of the most important items to just complete and progress on Endless, to just be able to max out everything, every tower and every single research. But the real question is how much these 50 levels are gonna affect the amount of BDDR you earn. Remember that the most important upgrade in the game is loot frequency, then afterwards it's loot rarity, and then it's BDDR drop rate. But of course, the fact that you're gonna be forced to use prestige tickets on both loot frequency and loot rarity means that you're gonna need a lot more time to just upgrade them and to max them out. Instead, the cool thing about BDDR drop rate is that you're gonna just need resources. And so you can just upgrade it for with using research tickets. So it's gonna be a lot easier, and you're gonna be able to reach this level 50 much sooner than what you're gonna be able to max even just loot frequency. So not even considering how longer it's gonna take you to max loot rarity. Just remember that the first 10 levels here are pretty easy. You're gonna need many resources, so I recommend to always try to get the first 10 levels without using research tickets, and then after level 10 that's when you use research tickets, so to reach up to level 50. Remember, you can manipulate the wheel to try to increase the amount of research tickets you earn, and you can always try to do that to just maximize the amount of research tickets, and so the amount of levels you can just achieve, you can just get. And therefore now what I'm going to show you is going to be 3 different scenarios. So BDDR drop rate level 0, how many BDDR I can earn on 6.3. Then I will be increasing it up to level 25, so halfway through the maximum level. And then we're gonna see once again the amount of BDDR gained, and then lastly at level 50, so max level. So we're gonna analyze these 3 scenarios to see how much this upgrade is gonna affect the BDDR you earn. Now here, remember that it's just better to place anti-air towers because they're just slightly cheaper, so you can have slightly more coins at the start. But yeah, if you are at this stage of Endless, remember I have max Endless, so I have a maximum energy possible. You can see that my energy bar recharges every 47 seconds. My minus speed modifiers are maximum, my splash is maximum, my inferior modifier as well. Sorry, my inferior minor, it's also maximum. So all these things are gonna help me to achieve a much better outcome, be able to collect a lot more resources. But remember, this is just not to show how many BDDR I personally can earn with this amount of research. It's just to show with this research how much BDDR drop rate affects the amount of BDDR earned. So remember, my loot frequency also is maxed, and my loot rarity is maxed. So yeah, this is the only thing that is not maxed in this case is BDDR drop rate. So we're analyzing directly how much impact that level, the upgrade has on the amount of BDDR earned. Remember, on the core, just coins generated per minute and then minus installation time. And when in this case, because of my research, when the energy bar reaches 5 seconds to 7, that's when I place my inferior. So here we go, level 3. Getting attack speed with splash. Then next, just getting the minor upgrade to level 4. Here we go. Then splash level 3 with the ultimate. So upgrade level 3 plus the ultimate. Then you go for the right side of this core, so to gain even more increased mining speed. Based on all my tasks on this level, this seems to be the scenario where you just maximize the amount of BDDR and the amount of loot that you can earn. And lastly, it's gonna be just waiting until 5, so until you can upgrade the miner level 5. And then lastly, remember, we're just playing until the energy bar reaches 14. So until this number is 14. And that's because of, once again, from all the tests I've done here, the bit dust efficiency, it's the highest at that point. Like if you keep on playing, the efficiency becomes much lower. So you end up losing potential loot per second. So it's just better to just end the game and restart a new one. So here we go. Just make sure to pause. And here we go. All right. Total bit dust earned 2,000. And remember that the amount of bit dust earned is random. So sometimes it's going to be slightly higher. Sometimes it's going to be slightly lower. It just depends on like RNG. So around 2,000 should be the amount you should earn having bit dust drop rate level 0. Right? So having everything else maxed, but bit dust drop rate is level 0. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just reset completely the game. I'm going to just reload my save game. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to reset again. But now I'm going to just upgrade it up to level 25. So again, half through the total maximum levels. So to see now with this extra 250% bit dust drop rate, you know how much bit dust I can earn now. So once again, the only thing that has changed compared to before is the level of bit dust drop rate. Like everything else is exactly in the same way. And as well here, the strategy that I'm going to use is going to be exactly the same. So once again, I'm trying to reduce any possible variable and any possible bias that could affect and that could alter and change the results. So in that way I can compare the results, right? So that's of course what you always want to do on your analysis. The only thing that it's out of my control, it's the RNG on the bit dust, like how many bit dust I can earn. Because as I said before, you know, it's just RNG. Sometimes you're gonna be able to earn more because enemies like are gonna drop like more bit dust. Sometimes you're gonna be gaining less because you're gonna have less loot of that kind. And that's the only thing that like it's out of your control and you can't do anything about it. And that's why like you should always do at least 2 or 3 tasks with each method, with each level. Like I should do instead 3 tries with like a bit dust drop rate level 0, right? And then I should do a mean of the amount of bit dust I can earn. So in that way it's a more realistic number. But that of course might take too long, and that's why I'm just doing it once. But yeah, just remember that if you really want to do a correct analysis, you should be repeating each task with each difficulty, with each level of bit dust drop rate, like at least three times. So in that way you're reducing even further the fact that each time, you know, the amount of bit dust earned could be slightly different. So here we go again, right side of the core. Now just getting the miner level 5, and yeah, everything as before. And here we go. Once again, I will be playing until the energy bar reaches 14. And then I'm gonna pause, right? So remember the number from before? It was 2000 bit dust. So let's see now, right? Stop it, and let's see the amount of bit dust. See that now it's 5700. Now we could just say that it's gonna be a number around 5900, you know, 6000 amount of bit dust, because of the fact that sometimes you're going to be able to earn more, sometimes you're going to be able to earn less. So it's around, right, 3.8 to 4,000 more bit dust that you can earn with the first 25 levels. So like changing bit dust drop rate from level 0 to level 25, you can get a boost in terms of bit dust earn of around 3.8 to 4,000. All right, and yeah, that's it. You know, that's the thing that we're here to just measure. So I'm gonna just exit. I'm gonna reload again the game, and now of course my bit drop rate is max level, and this is the last test that I'm gonna do. And again, we're gonna compare the amount of bit earned now that bit drop rate is max level. So we're gonna have like 3 different tasks, like a level 0, a level 25, so halfway through, and then level 50. So in that way, you guys have an idea of you know, how much each level of bit drop rate affects roughly and around, you know, the amount of bits you earn. Again, here I'm doing the same steps as before. All right, just here. When it reaches 5 seconds into 7 energy, that's when you want to place your miner. And that's it. Level 3. Get more attack speed here. There we go. And yeah. Level 4. Splash level 3 with the ultimate. Now right side of the core. And last is miner level 5. So yeah, same steps as before. So now after, like when the energy bar reaches 14, we're gonna be able to once again see the results, see the total amount of bits, and just compare it with the previous attempts. So that we're gonna have a general idea of how much, you know, leveling up bit drop rate affects the amount of bits you earn. So here we go, level 5. And just getting ready here. And boom. All right, here we go. So now total amount of bits was 80 to 100. Now, as I said before, sometimes you're going to be able to earn more bits, sometimes you're going to be able to earn less. In this case, I think this number is pretty lowish. Like it is the lowest amount of bits I've ever been able to collect in this level, in this way. So normally, like you should be around 8700 bits, but maybe like I did something wrong here. Maybe I didn't got the upgrades correctly, or yeah, maybe I messed up something. But yeah, it should be a little bit higher, like 8700, around 8700 bits. But now let's just compare it with the previous number. So like when the bit drop rate was level 25. On level 25. I was able to earn 5,700, right? 5,800 bits. And then just adding 25 more levels, the bits drop, the amount of bits just increases up to like 8,500, 8,700, and then that's it. So if we just compare like the 3 results, you get a lot more bits when you just go from level 0 to level 25. So the first 25 levels here are going to award you like a higher power spike, like a higher amount of total bits earned is going to be higher between the first 25 levels than between the second, so the next 25 levels. Yeah, this is something very interesting, you know, because it should be the same, right? At level 25, you earn 250%, and then from level 25 to level 50, then you earn 500%. So like it should be double and then double, right? You should scale up linearly, but you see that this doesn't happen. You get like around 3.8 thousand more BDDR from level 0 to level 25. Instead, from level 25 to level 50, you only get around 3,000, sometimes even less, like 2.8 thousand, 3,000. So yeah, you know, a very interesting results, and yeah, this is how, you know, BDDR drop rate affects the BDDR earn on 6.3 with this strategy. So, you know, having a max endless, having this start research, and all of that. Of course, if you want to do a more detailed analysis, you can do, for example, like every 10 levels, right? So BDDR drop rate level 0, then level 10, level 20, 30, 40, and then 50. And you can compare the results there. You should have more useful numbers. I just did, you know, these 3 attempts, level 0, 25, and 50, so that the video would be shorter. But definitely you can do more detailed analysis here. But yeah, overall, you know, pretty interesting results. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Thanks for watching.